Hello, I'm Lady Liz, and you know what time it is. Welcome to that useless interest section, and welcome back to Squills, and welcome to the second week of Squills Newshour. I should edit that. If you're here listening and or reading this, it means I did manage to secure the funding. If you're just one of my fellow staff members and my funding request did not go through, enjoy this just the same. Penn State statue has plaster surgery. The Penn State mascot lion statue recently had its ear repaired after spending a few months with a temporary replacement. Plaster surgery is just as good as plastic, right? A few days ago, ABC News reported on this unfortunate incident, which, in an even more unfortunate turn of events, has happened before in the past. It happened enough, all results of vandalism, that the original artist created a mold for ears back in the 1970s. They believe that this time was not a result of terrorism or terrorism from a dog. I guess catching a lion by the ear is the equivalent of catching a tiger by the tail. Shoplifters run away from cops and then run straight into the arms of the law. This happened rather recently, and the report on it is pretty short. Two suspects in a shoplifting case were running away from the market, and the officers in pursuit only to jump a fence into a police lot. They might have been blinded by the light, or perhaps it was the outrageous prices in the store for a single head of lettuce. Either way, they did not see the sign, and the police certainly welcomed them with open arms, even after one of the suspects reportedly tried hiding under a bench. Perhaps if they were stealing tomatoes, officers would have caught them red-handed. Spanish police hunt down kidnapped oranges. The oranges were found in two vehicles, both which seemed too small to be carrying however many oranges there are in a van and a sedan. This has been a short-running drama compared to the jerky thief in Oklahoma, who we do not have anything to report on this week, and also unlike the jerky thief, the owners did want their property back, and the Spanish police assured them that it would happen. From the pictures, it seems that if you did roll into the street amid the high-speed chase or however fast your car can go, weighed down with so many hot goods. And now for a few appropriately timed commercials and a weather report that doesn't really tell you anything specific about what will be happening this week. Don't touch the dial. Warn you, don't do it, bud. And now a few appropriately timed advertisements. Guaranteed to make any cat a little frisky. Friskies by Purina. And the Cat Moving Company. If it fits, we sits. I wouldn't hire them if I were you. The U.S. Weather Report. The seas in the storybook section continue to be tumultuous, which is honestly not much worse than it usually is, but unfortunately sailors no longer have Captain Rydia at their disposal. It might have been her sudden decision to be an outlaw that caused all of this rain. Even the clouds seem broken up about it and are shedding a lot of tears. We've managed to catch up with a respected officer, and that interview will be featured on the next page. The Gillette section is experiencing a dry spell of creativity as its residents try to determine whether they should go to Napo or Camp Nano. The club section is as busy as usual, almost drowning in the activity from the RP groups and the newcomer inspo for Napo. Just today I saw several poets running around and crying, so be careful about any puddles that might be found on the tile. The resources section is about the same as always, dry and arid with little hopes of rain. The threads in the different advice sections haven't been touched for a bit, so consider stopping by there to water the flowers. And while you're in the mood for gardening, go to the green room and do a bit of weeding and trimming. The old works are getting a bit out of control and crowding the other things out. Show them love by moving them to a bigger person catches building on fire trying to blank. It seems that we have not caught Rydia and that this is the replacement. So instead of an actual story restatement, this just is a collection of headlines. Man tries to kill cockroaches, blows up home using fly spray as flamethrower. Man attempts to kill giant spider with torch layer, causes major fire instead. Man tries to kill spider with blowtorch and accidentally burns house down. Okay, well, this is kind of understandable. House was so overrun with cockroaches that authorities had to burn it down. Oh, this is a very popular headline, November. Smoked turkey possibly caused a fire, destroying Sanger home. This video might make you rethink frying your turkey. Nothing ruins Thanksgiving like the house catching on fire. I thought it was relatives coming over, but I guess I'm wrong. Turkey frying mishap sets two houses on fire. And then, of course, there was this one. Think about that for a second. Away in the manger, no crib for a bed, a little Dark Lord kitten lay down on the counter. It's an obvious fact of life that people let their cats up on the counter mainly because they seem to have no control over that. And letting the cat up on the counter is fine as long as you sanitize later on. Well, at least that's the belief. Cats have proved to be good replacement for plants, which started a very long trend of memes about cats sitting in flower pots. But taking too much of that catnip is how you end up in the PetSmart late at night wearing a lampshade and a Dracula outfit. Not that the Big Brother puppy would know anything about that. But it perhaps takes it a bit too far when you replace baby Jesus in the nativity scene with a cat, like the picture on the right shows us. Or maybe the cat ate the baby Jesus. Either way, this story was left over from Christmas and was suggested that we share it this week. And now for topics that were unfortunately cut for time. Man arrested for everything. Can we trust Freak for Christ? What does the mantis say? Dog owners claim dogs are the best. Cat owners claim cats are the best. Seagulls attack more children at the national seashore. And the Rangers claim that the Pepperidge Farm is to blame. This has been the news, and join us next Saturday for more weird crap.